Hello, my dearest. If you're a contract staff or someone who is about to take up a contract role, then this is for you. I was going through LinkedIn this morning and I saw a story of how a person worked in an organization for 10 years and as a contract staff without any transitioning pathway, right? And one comment that struck a chord in me was the fact that someone said that most people get stuck in a role or in contract role without any clear transitioning pathway because of fear. And that's what we'll be talking about. And I'll be sharing my experience transitioning as a contract staff to a full-time staff. There was no clear transitioning pathway, right? But God, God just worked His own miracle. I'll be sharing that is a story for another day. Anyway, so I'll just be sharing with you. I'm not going to be saying it very easy because especially if you have like qualification that are necessary to get you a full-time like job, right? And but you struggle to get one, but you landed in a contractual. I know it's not always easy. I have been there, right? But that shouldn't be that shouldn't don't let that like put your back down. But right there, like choose to trust the process, choose to hold on to God and choose to give in your best at what you do. And God will always show up for you. So these are like few things I was able, maybe these are things I will just share with you that I believe can be helpful. One, trust God. That's constant. That's a constant thing. Trust God with your life, not just the job itself. Ask God for direction because I remember no one to take up the role as an intern, which is contract in nature. Because, well, that's a story for another day, right? And I remember my mom telling me, don't you just take it up. You never can tell the opportunities that can come out of it, right? Which I just took up. I was like, God, let your will be done at the end of the day. So trust God with your life. God is a profitable businessman. And just trust me, he would always assist you navigating that season, right? The second one is before you take up any contract, make your findings very well, make inquiry. Like, does this organization have a transitioning pathway for a contract staff? I think this is a question that most of us like oftentimes ignore, right? It's okay to ask, oh, if I'm going to be taking up this role, what's the transitioning path like? If there's no clear transitioning path, I would not advise taking up the role. But even if you must, because mine is a journey of faith, because so I will just, even if you will take it up, just know that, oh, there's no clear transition. Just have it at the back of your mind that there's no clear transitioning path that the organization can offer me, right? So, and you work with that, you fly with that, right? So, ask questions about what the transitioning path is like if you are going to be taking up the role. It's a key one, right? So, the number three is this journey, like working as a contract staff, right? Be faithful in little. If there's anything that my experience working as a contract staff has taught me is that where you are, right, just give in your best. You never can tell who is watching, right? Regardless of whether someone is watching or not, right? Just try your best, give in your best. And also, do not limit yourself to just the job role. I remembered being in channels, right? And there was no like digital way of like giving reports with respect to um the cards you get, you acknowledge, right? But in that phase, right, I was like, so far I'll be giving report, right? Then I have to document things. That was when I started using Excel to document like the numbers of cards I prime in a day and the numbers of cards I acknowledge. I still have the database, right? So I went beyond like just my daily tasks of I'm in channels. I'm supposed to be onboarding customers on mobile app or priming card for customers and co. So that in case anyone just asks me today, how many cards they have in stock, right, or as inventory, right, I can be able to tell them, oh, this and this. So that was it for me. Be faithful in little, right, and don't limit yourself just to the job role. And the fourth one is investment in yourself. Nothing beats investment in yourself. You are your own brand. Because most times people think that brand is all about an organization. As much as you're a person and you have something to offer in terms of service, there's an exchange, right? You have to build your own brand, your personal brand. What should people know about me? For me, my name is Adedoyin, and I'm all about impact. I'm all about service, impact, and people. So everything I do revolve around those things. So never neglect. Number 4 is investment in yourself is very key. Don't limit yourself to that contract, right? I know we are all trying to survive. I'm also trying to survive, right? But the thing is, nothing beats investment in yourself. It adds values to you. So even if you be taking up the contract without, if the organization does not have like a clear transitioning pathway for you to becoming a full-time staff, right? I would advise you invest in yourself. Like take courses. If you are aiming at a role, right, start taking courses, start taking certifications that can help you get the role. Okay, I remembered coming in like as an intern. I was 26 thereabouts at that time, right? And I realized that if I'm going to become a full-time role in this space, right, then their requirement is that if you are back then was that if you are 28, you must have a master's degree. Guess what I did? I started my master's degree while still working, and I completed it at um 28. Yes, I completed it. So I hold my master's degree in sustainable development practices at 28. So I was like, oh, if I'm going to still be applying, right, I'm still within that age range of application. So I also took data analytics course with Datalium while being a contract staff, while working as an intern, right? And I would tell you that data analytics course I took was actually instrumental in me creating like a digital reporting system with respect to CAD. And when I went to training school as well, one of the courses we took by data making was data analytics. Like, and based on the fact that I already did the training with them, right, I was even able to put my colleagues through like assignments and co while her training school. So you never can tell where those skills that you've acquired, where those certifications you've acquired, when it will be useful. Right. So never neglect investing. As much as you are giving your best to the role, also upgrade yourself by investing in yourself. That's one advice I'll be telling you. Even if you're a full-time maybe staff also, still same advice, like investment in yourself. You are your greatest asset, right? So that's it. So nothing beats personal development. So, as a person in a contract role, number 5, right, is from my experience, keep being on the lookout for opportunities, right? Keep being on the lookout for opportunities. Yes, give yourself to the job, do your best, right? Invest in yourself, right? If there's no clear career path or clear transitioning path, be on the lookout for, and that's the truth, be on the lookout for opportunities, like other opportunities, because you never can tell the opportunity you applied for that would be the breaking that will be the breakthrough that you need, right? I kept applying to the organization, right? Their entry level program, the ELTP program. I kept applying as well, even though it was not successful, right? So before taking the conversion examination that landed me the full-time role. Number 6, be audacious. Right. Speak to anyone. Do not be afraid. I know some persons will be like, oh, I want to speak with that person. There's not like nothing, like there's no harm in speaking to anyone about maybe like the career options you are looking out for. Right. There's no shame in asking for help, honestly. Like I remember back then, like whereby, oh, for everyone that cares to listen, I always say, oh, I'm a graduate. I hold a bachelor's degree in economics, blah 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 blah. And this I'm always eager to talk about me. I'm always eager to talk about things I've done, because prior to this time I've worked at a non-government organization, like more of a social enterprise, right? I've worked on projects that was in collaboration with the US consulate, Ocean Girls Can Code, right? And I already have like a year experience in like non like profit. Number 7 is to not let the fear of the unknown keep you in an environment or in an organization whereby there is no clear career pathway for you, right? There are thousands and thousands of opportunities out there that your requires your skills, right? And also, I know it's not easy, especially if you're in the survivor phase, because there are lots of bills to be paid. But in all, right, do not limit yourself. There are sometimes life is a risk. As I'm telling you, I'm telling myself. Life is a risk. Sometimes we just need to take that leap of faith and watch God orchestrate His plans in our life, direct our steps. So, guys, you are not alone. And I pray that doors of opportunities be open to you. You receive direction in this new phase, and you know what to do at every point in time. Yes, I love you as always. Bye.